guys, welcome back to Trua Tech. Today we are going to learn C Sharp. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's first of all go straight to our PowerPoint document to explain some things about C Sharp. First of all, the C Sharp programming language was designed by Anders Egesberg from Microsoft in 2000 and was later approved as an international standard by ECMA, which is in bracket ECMA 334 in 2002, and ISO, IEC, ISO slash IEC 23270 in 2003. Let's see the word C and the word Archer together. This is how you can pronounce it as C Sharp here. So C Sharp is a modern object-oriented and type-safe programming language. C Sharp enables developers to build many types of secure and robust applications that run in .NET. Microsoft introduced C Sharp along with .NET Framework and Visual Studio, both of which were closed source. ECMA International, formerly European Computer Manufacturers Association, is a non-profit organization that develops standards in computer hardware, communications, and programming languages. ISO stands for the International Organization for Standardization, and IEC stands for the International Electrotechnical Commission. What is needed to run C Sharp? You need the .NET Framework and an IDE, which stands for Integrated Development Environment, and which IDE we are going to use now. Microsoft Visual Studio is the IDE we are going to use in this C Sharp programming. To work with the C Sharp language, we are going to use Microsoft Visual Studio. The .NET Framework platform of the Windows operating system is required to write web and desktop-based applications using not only C Sharp but also Visual Basic and JavaScript, as the platform provides language interoperability. Let's go ahead and see the salary of C Sharp programmers. According to salary.com, C Sharp programmer salary in the United States. So let's just take a look and analyze the salary of C Sharp programmers. Let's just see, like the question hangs here. How much does a C Sharp programmer make in the United States? The average C Sharp programmer salary in the United States is $108,902 as of November 23, 2022. See, but the salary range typically falls between $97,197 and $120,132. So let's forge ahead and see the various versions of C Sharp. So as you can see here, we have different versions of C Sharp. These are the C Sharp version history. As you can see, here are the versions, and here at the right side is the year of release. Like C Sharp 1.0 was released during 2002, 2.0 2005, 3.0 2007, 4.0 2010, 5.0 2012, and 6.0 2015. This is the version history of C Sharp. So what can we do with C Sharp? What program can we write with C Sharp? So as earlier explained before, we are using an IDE called Microsoft Visual Studio. As you can see, this is the Microsoft Visual Studio we are going to use now to write our first application in C Sharp. So all we need to do here, we just have to create a what? A project. Or you go start here, which is from this file. From file, you can open project, or you can come here and click here, down here below, create new project. So we are going to create a C# console application, which is this one. Then we are going to name the application. So when you come down here, you see here, let me just highlight here and say you can give your first application any name. Like I can choose the here that this is my first, this is my first app. Then you can pick a location where you want to save it. You can drop it on desktop or anywhere, or you can create a folder and save it inside. So I'm going to click browse, and let me just drop it on desktop. So I'll just save it on desktop. So all I want, where I want to save it right now is under C#. I'll click C#. I've already created the folder named C#. Then I'll select the folder. Then I'll go ahead and save it. So it's going to take some seconds to load. Let's just wait and see. Well, as you can see right here, this is how we're going to start coding with C#. All we need to do here, we've gotten some comments here. You can see some comments here, but we are not going to use these. I would just like to remove all these comments you're seeing here. Just backspace it, remove the comment. Go ahead and remove the comment. Well, I like to leave console.read key. So what I'm going to do here is very easy, so easy. Let me just go ahead and steam remove, or let me just backspace this one, or let's leave it. So what we are going to do is easy. Now we are going to write an application, a program with C#. To write a comment in C#, you type // then you can include your comments. So this is the question we are going to work on in C#. We're going to write a program in C# that can be able to give us the grade or accept grade of students. So let me just go ahead and quickly arrange the question we are going to work on. So first, I would like to use a multi-line comment so that you're going to have everything inside a multi-line comment. So what we are going to do here is easy. It's easy. What we're going to do here is easy. It's easy. Let me backspace it once again so I can be able to see everything. So there's a question here that says write a console application that will accept the student score in a course and print the letter grade as follows. 1 like 70 and above A, 60 to 69 B, 50 to 59C, 45 to 49D, then 0 to 45F. So here's the question. Let's go ahead and start writing our C# code. So when you face a C# programming war or any competition, what you need to do first, you just have to relax and think of one or two things to put in place first. So if we are going to write a console application that will accept the student score, we are going to at least write a code that will tell us to read the student score, or that a code that will asks us to accept the student score. So all we have to do first, we have to type console.write line, then in bracket, open bracket, close bracket, you put a double quotation, then just type a text like enter your score. Then at the end of it, you terminate it with a semicolon. So this will prompt us to enter our score. It's going to print it in the command prompt when we finally run the program that we should enter our score, that enter your score. So let's go ahead. We are going to use something like numbers, which is integer, and alphabet, like the grade. And we're going to make them to be like in string. So we are using int my integer is equals to convert dot to int 32. Let's use int 32. Then in bracket you write console dot read line. Make sure the console dot read line, the arrow is big arrow, then the L is big L in capital letter. Then add your open bracket, close bracket, then you terminate the line with a semicolon. Then you can come down and write console dot write line, open bracket, close bracket, you terminate with a semicolon. So let's go ahead and add the grades to it. So we want this to accept a grade like A, B, C, D. So all we want this grade to be, in string now, in string. So you type the word string, then type the word grade. Then you come down. For us to make this program display a grade like A, B, C, we are going to use an if-else statement. So let's write a if statement. So inside this if statement, we are going to write this word, my integer. Let me copy this, my integer. Then we're going to paste it inside the brackets here. Then we're going to say if my integer is now greater equals to 70, to 70, then in front of it, enter, we add our curly braces, enter. I'm going to say like grade is equals to in string A. So let me just come down here and add our X statement, our X statement, X statement at the bottom, but we are going to use the if X, which is we are using first the X if statement. So let's go ahead and copy here to here, copy it, then paste it here. So now it will be X if now. Type the word X, then space if now. So we are going to state it now. X if my integer is greater equals to, the next letter should be what? 60. According to our question here, so the next letter should be what? 60, which is B. So let's scroll down a bit and put the word B here instead of A. B. We're still going to come down here, enter, and paste and copy here X if, copy it, and what? Paste it down here. So here we change here from 60 to 50. Then here, and 50 should be C. The grade should be C. Let's paste it again. Then I'm going to change it from 60 to, let's go back to our question and see if it is 45 or 40. We're going to change it to, after 50 is 45, which is D. Going to change it to 45, then 45 is D. 45 is D. Then the last one, which is F, we are going to end it with the X statement. And we're going to type in here grade. Grade is equals to in string, grade is equals to health. Then terminate with a semicolon. So let's give a space here and we'll write here console.writeLine, console.writeLine in bracket, then add your double quotations sign, you scored, then add 0 here, and your grade, then include 1 inside your grade 1, then comma, state my integer, comma, then state the grade. Which one do you want to appear first? So now my integer will appear inside the 0 side, then the grade will appear here. So it will now read any score you input into the program. So the console application will read it and display this text, as you can see here. So let's go ahead and include something to our program. Let's say, like, if we want to continue to input more score into this program, so we are going to do something. We're going to write the word here, console.writeLine in bracket, like asking the person, would you like to continue Then if the person wishes to continue, let's say y is equals to years, comma, then n is equals to no. Then close your bracket, then no, then close your bracket, then add a colon sign, then add a semicolon here. So you remove the double quotation here, then end it with a semicolon. So the program is going to ask the person that, do you want to continue, yes or no? If the person feel like continue, let the person just like type Y and enter to continue, or no to exit the program. So, and then something I need to add here, let me say after everything, we want the program to exit with a sound. You can write the code here, console.bp, then in bracket, open bracket, close bracket, then terminate with a semicolon. The beep sound will create like a sound to end the program. So we still want this application, as you can see here, before I will run this application, and I want this application to do something for me. And I want it to just like to accept one score, then accept another score. So we are going to do a do loop in this application. Let's first of all go ahead and run the application first. To run this application, we're going to click Start. Well, as you can see right now, you can see these are CMD, our command prompt. Now, as you can see here, see there's a word that says here, say enter your score. So let me go ahead and increase the font size of our CMD, our command prompt. So let me use 36 as our font size and click OK and save. So here is our command prompt. It said we should enter your score, and a range is given from 100 to 0, which is from 100 to 70 is A. Let me just enter a score, like let me use 70 as my score, enter. Now as you can see here, the application says that which this program says that you scored 70 and your grade is A. So let's go back and modify this line. It's supposed to be you scored 70 and your grade is A. As you can see here, it says, would you like to continue? Yes or no? So let me just put Y here and see it where is it, because we've not complete the code yet. So let's go ahead. Let's scroll down and see. Let's complete the statement here. You scored and your grade, we are going to add X here, is to complete the statement X. So let's add a do loop so that we can be able to continue including some grade if we feel like adding grades to it. So we are going to add a do loop to it. So all we need to do to add a do loop, we are going straight to the beginning of this program we've written. Then in front here, we are going to type the word do, then add a curly braces, enter. Then we remove the curly braces, this curly brace here, and take it down. Take the curly brace down and add it here. We want the curly brace now to be at the bottom here. Then let's include the curly brace here. Then in front of the curly brace, let's add while here, then space, while, close the while loop space. Then inside the bracket here, we're going to type console.readline, readline. Then open bracket, close bracket, dot to upper, then in bracket, close bracket, equals y in string. Then we terminate with a semicolon. Save it, and let's go back and start our program back again. Wow, as you can see, right in the command prompt here, so the computer is asking you now to enter your score. Let me pick a score like 100. Enter. You scored 100 and your grade is A. Would you like to continue? Let me say I want to continue. Say yes. Enter your score. Say my score is like 85. Put 85, enter. You scored 85 and your grade is A. Would you like to continue? Let me say I don't feel like continuing again. I'll just put N here, enter. Then you can tap any key to exit. This is how you can use your Microsoft Visual Studio to write C# program, just as easy as what you can see right here. Thank you for watching. We've come to the end of today's lesson. Please, if you like this video, you can share it, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can as well enter my channel and watch other important videos that will help you in coding and programming. Once more, I appreciate you for watching. Please, if you've not subscribed, you can go ahead and subscribe. We'll meet in the next video. Bye.